one more time? A lot of us in here, for whatever reason, I think the mic over here is hard to...
Did who you played on Battlestar Galactica change who you are or how you behave in real life in any ways?
Resume booster.
I don't think it changed who I was. I think more the changes were more personal. Just you know, I think I said earlier, this was my first TV show, so just being part of a group and learning my craft. I think the only part that is really similar to number 6 is now I have an artificial back. It doesn't glow red, much to my husband's dismay. But no, I did have back surgery with 4 artificial discs, replacing 4 of my own discs, and that was my husband's question to the doctor. Is it gonna glow red?
And then when he said no, he's like, "Can't you make it glow red?"
Yes, that's the biggest similarity physical-wise.
I don't know if I'm answering this right, but I mean, just like Tricia said, though, the being part of such an incredible piece of art, just in so many ways, it matured me as a person. I was so flattered and so honored to be surrounded by so many talented artists and learning every day and to be in that environment. Like, you know, Eddie said, a lot of us, the young actors, we didn't have a lot to compare it to. So, you know, when you've been in the business 4 years, you know, Michael, Eddie, they can speak on this, and they've had tons of experience. They've worked on so many different projects, and they knew how special it was. But, you know, even in my naive, sensibilities at that time, I also knew it was really special. I think all of us did, especially by second season. We're like, there's something really, really different about this. And I remember first season, Grace was kind of speculating. She was like, "Well, you know, who knows how long the show will go?" And I'm like, "Oh, this it's gonna go. It's gotta go. There's nothing like this on television. It's incredible." Like I felt that first season. So again, I don't think I'm answering your question. But I think in a lot of ways it made me a better person. I matured, I had something to focus on, I had a series, I had a character that I was invested in, and something where, you know, the fans and the community and, you know, everyone was responding to it. Some of the accolades the show started, you know, garnering in the first couple of years, I mean, it made you feel really proud. And you know, but I have to thank Eddie and Mary too. They made it their point to make everyone in the crew, from grips to, you know, the art department, everyone at every level who was involved with the show, feel like they were a part of it and they should be just as proud of the show. And you know, you felt that when you were on set, like from top to bottom, everyone involved was invested in the show. And yeah, so in some ways, I think, you know, it influenced me as a young man, and, you know, in some ways made me a better person.
If I can continue that, at our cast and crew event for the very last episode, the room was packed, about 400 people, and Ron Moore gets up there and stands in front of the audience, and he says, it's been a true joy working with every single one of you. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that. Everything, like from top to bottom. In fact, I would go so far as to say that if this is your first job in the industry, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is pretty
I think that you are what you eat, you are what you think, and you are what you do. And for an artist or anyone to think that they can do something and it's not going to affect them, that's what life is. You get affected by everything that you do. So basically, I lived this experience, and I tell you, I miss it immensely. And I think that every